Mark and I are back in Koh Tao to get our advanced scuba diving license. We have a busy schedule with 5 dives in only 2 days. Our first dive is called a wreck dive. Its purpose is for us to learn how to explore a shipwreck and the dangers and safety concerns that come along with the dive. When we were descending, we couldn't see the wreck right away, so it's very exciting to see this large war vessel slowly come into view as we dove closer. We were able to swim through sections of the ship and take our time to explore the deck. One of the highlights of the ship was the large gun on the front that was still in pretty good condition. On another dive, we learned how to perfect our buoyancy control. The goal is to balance your weights and your buoyancy control device, so you'll only need to inhale or exhale slightly to ascend or descend. There are a few variables and some math to get this perfect buoyancy, but once you find it, it'll make your dive a lot more enjoyable. It also makes it easier on your body, which results in using less air, therefore extending your dive time. As a fun test, you have to swim through an underwater obstacle course using only your breath to ascend and descend. The last test was flipping around and facing the surface while swimming through a square hoop. Our instructor Wayne made it seem very simple, but facing the surface does not allow you to see where you're going. Another one of our dives was called a naturalist dive. The focus was to understand the complex underwater ecosystem and identify some of the underwater aquatic life. This was the 15th dive that Mark and I have been on, and we have seen and learned something new on each dive. If you're planning a trip, do a little research and see if you have the opportunity to get your open water scuba license. It might seem pricey at first for those of you traveling on a budget, but it's a life skill and is well worth the investment. You get to explore places you can't even dream of and see aquatic life that you never even knew existed. Scuba diving is a journey and is best shared with a friend or a loved one. So, what are you waiting for? Find a travel buddy, plan a trip, and go get certified.